We've all heard your new life is going to cost you your old one. And that can be scary because we would rather cling to the familiar than go into the unknown that's better for us, because it requires us to shift. It requires us to change. It's not just some smooth sailing shit just gonna happen. No, you have to get into your subconscious mind. You have to know what your beliefs are that are holding you back. Your false beliefs can range from I'm not good enough, I don't deserve this, I'm not worthy, I haven't worked hard enough, I'm not where I need to be in life to accept love in my life. You have some self-concept issues, self-worth issues, limiting beliefs around money, around success. You got a fear of being seen, fear of what you might lose. You're attached. That brings us to the 3D. Signs that you're in 3D is you're fear-based and you're a judger. You're trying to control stuff all the time. You can't control everything. You can only control your reactions and your emotions and your thoughts. And the kicker is, that's where all the manifesting begins. That's where your success comes from. Everything comes from within. It's a cliche for a reason. Manipulative, that ties in with being controlling. You might say things to make people feel a certain way or to get something out of it. It's an unfair world. Facts. Actually, let me write that here. Unfair world. Not saying this one is more fair. However, it is being manifested and created by those who come from love, those who are accepting, those who are intentional, and those who are in flow. So a lot of people who are stuck in this are the ones that play unfair in an unfair world, which is technically how you should be winning, because if you play fair in an unfair world, you're a fucking loser. So that's why a lot of us are shifting to the fair world, the 5D. It's not going to be all light at the beginning. It requires a lot of work. It requires huge shifts. It requires solitude. It requires serious transparency with yourself. It's a dark night of the soul times however many times it needs to happen. And just because you might be here doesn't mean you're going to be here forever. It's not like a college degree that once you have it forevermore, you have it. It's not like this thing. You have to reset every day. And that's also why I think it's so important for everyone to know that how you start your day determines your success, determines your life, determines the rest of your day and how that goes. If you wake up late and you're scatterbrained, you don't have a routine, you didn't establish your last night, how you're going to wake up and what you're going to wear, even depending on how far you want to take it, it'll be a little bit more tough. So, okay. Moving on, 3D, transactional relationships and transactional actions rather than heart-led. We got codependency rather than interdependency, as we are living in an interdependent planet where we collaborate and feel more fulfilled and more things can come to us. That includes people that are into art. So artists, like, when you're making art, it's like, it's so tough to know sometimes whether it's good or not because it's all subjective. But when you have a team and you agree, this comes from Rick Rubin, if you agree that you're going to just work on this product or this anything, this art piece, whatever it is, and make sure that it becomes the best thing that it could be without judgment or taking things personally about what someone might say about what you said or how you think it should be, then that's when you create the best for all of humanity. I went a little bit off track there, but all right, 3D, worth proving your worth because you don't know your worth. External validation instead of internal fulfillment. This is the killer. Y'all, this is the killer. Not in a good way. Scarcity mindset. Y'all, don't fool yourself. I have, for one, fooled myself. I thought just my thoughts alone without the emotions would work. And I had this like delusional belief that everything's going to work out, which it does. But in my heart, I felt so scarce. I had fear. I was like, but you wouldn't have known because I didn't even know at the time. But reflecting back, it's like so crazy obvious in hindsight. It's like nuts. So that's again why it's important to sit with yourself and know how you feel and care about how you feel so you can upgrade yourself. All right, then we've got 5D, love-based, accepting, you're in flow, you're intentional rather than manipulative, you're heart-led, interdependent, self-assured instead of worth-proving, and you have inner fulfillment and the abundant mindset. And how do we bridge this gap? How do we do it? There's many ways, but the way I've seen it forever is this is the bridge, y'all. Dun, 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 dun. Number 1, updating your false and limiting beliefs. Then that will lead you to be able to upgrade your self-concept. And then that might take a while for you to settle in and build the roots. This is why it's good to spend the time alone and like to be alone. We all waver until we get our roots in there. By not being hard on myself when I fall off back down to step one, because it's bound to happen. And it's good when that happens, when you're like, when things are going so well, because you then know what you want through contrast, because we always want more. We're never done, because once we reach what we wanted, we'll even forget we wanted that, because we'll have already gone up to a different desire. And that's okay. We're forever incomplete, yet always whole.